What is up, guys, and welcome back to G-Rated Family Gaming. In this video, I want to show you in one single loop. I'm going to walk around the whole map here in the 2018 Halloween event hub map, and I'm going to show you all the doors. So it's just going to be one little round circle around the whole thing. So this is an overhead view of what we're doing, because I know that, like, if you go into Roblox and High School, next time you go into the game, you're going to spawn there. So you're going to want to know how to get from there to the next ones, to Darkenmore, or from Darkenmore to Styles Makeover, or from Styles Makeover to the Boardwalk Tycoon. So this is going to be one, so if you're following this path, then basically you will hit all of the ones, all of the doors, and then you will be able to spawn at the next location and you'll be good to go. So this is where you're going to start no matter what, in the very beginning. If it is your very first time here inside the game, this is where you're going to start, in this little parking lot, and then they're going to send you across the purple carpet. So come here. What am I going to do over here is, there's a little store off to the right, just so you guys know that, and then we're going to show you the door for Roblox and High School, and then after Roblox and High School, we're going to come around the corner here and then show you the door for Darkenmore, which is going to get you an item. By the way, if you go into the Roblox and High School door, you get a jack-o'-lantern book bag. Here you get a jack-o'-pail if you go to Darkenmore. The next one, if you go to Styles Makeover, that's the next one we're going to go to. If you go into that door, you get the Infested Antlers. So what we're going to do after that, we go behind there and swim across and show you over here the Boardwalk Tycoon entrance. So that door, if you go in that, you get the web phones item, and then we're going to swim across here, hit this little island, and then from that island we swim across here, and then we're jumping up here to the Death Run door, and we're going to show you that one. When you go into Death Run, from that door you get the Grim Reaper hood as a prize, and then we're going to step down and swim over here and then around the corner and then into this little door, which is the entrance to Finders Keepers, where you get the spooky flame head, of course. And then across the way, very close, you go to this door, which is going to be the game Hunted is the one that we play. And when you enter Hunted, you get Creeps the Clown, which is, I think, one of the creepiest items you've ever seen in Roblox. It just is, it's daunting. So from there afterwards, we're gonna go across here and then around in this building. In here is where you can go into the game Mystic. No. This one is Flee the Facility. Sorry guys, this is the Flee the Facility one, and you get the jack-o'-lantern fedora when you go into Flee the Facility from there. So after that, we're going to come across here to this entrance, and that one is going to be Mystic Tower, and then in there, in that door, you get the Grave Grappler, just for going in the door. Like all of these, you just go in the doors and then you get that. So after that, we're going to turn around and we're going to show you the other side where you get the entrance for Escape Room. And then Escape Room is going to give you the cat eye glasses. And then from there, we can show you kind of some other options. Afterwards, you can come and jump on Kelpie, and he will take you to the island number 5, which has a ride on it. There's no special doors or anything, but that is basically the main loop. If you go across here, you'll go back to where you started. Keep in mind also that Roblox High School and Darkenmore and Escape Room will have additional missions once you go in there. All these other ones, I mean, you will get an item just for going in there, but there's going to be other missions, so you can get additional items for those 3 games. All the other ones, there's no missions inside of those games for you to get an item. So that is a nice little overhead view, and now we're going to show you close to the land how we're going to walk around and find all of these doors. Here we are at the start location on the ground floor. This is called the Swampland Entrance. So just watch where I go in this video and look at where all the doors are. And I'll let you know when we get to a door, which door it is. But basically all you have to do is just follow this little path that I take. This little building here on the right is a shop, so if you want to go in there and spend your candies, you can go and do that. So that is the whole point in collecting the candies. This door right here is for Robloxian High School. So once you go in there, of course, you're going to get yourself a jack-o'-lantern book bag. Now you come around the corner over here, and it's really close. Around the corner, you will see this door entrance for the game Darkenmore. And when you enter in there, you're going to get your jack-o'-pail. And of course, there are 2 other missions in there, and there's 2 missions in Robloxian High School. If you go up this way, then there is a little ride, but we don't want to go into that ride just yet, so we're going to turn around, and then we're going to take a right and basically kind of follow around this corner to this little fake town, basically. There is another store in here at the end. As you can see, there's another shop where you can go and spend your candies as well. But the next one, the very last one when you come around here, this is the next store. That is for Styles Hair Salon. And if you go in that one, you will get the web infested antlers. So when you're done, now just go around this building. And as you can see right in the back of it, we're going to have another entrance. You're just going to have to swim across this water a little bit over here. Okay, so there is the next door. That is for Boardwalk Tycoon, and you get the web phones if you go in there. And there is a little ride down there as well. That is the second ride. It is a little escape minecart ride. So if you want to go on a little ride and check it out, that is another cool one. So follow the path that I take here now to the next door. You can also grab that boat behind you. You can spawn one of those boats, and that'd probably be a little bit faster. But I just swam, go over to this island, and then swim across over to this island. And then you're going to have to climb to the top, and you'll see another door up there. A little bit tricky to get on the top sometimes, not really too bad, but once you get to the top of this, you will see this door, and this door takes you to the game Death Run, and when you go in there, you will also get the Grim Reaper hood. So then if you just go around the back side of this building, you're going to see there's a whole bunch of skulls, and there's a really, really big skull. So the really, really big skull, if you go in there, you're going to find a little boardwalk over there. So we're going to get on this little boardwalk, and if you go and follow that path, then it will take you on the third ride, which is a nice little boat ride that you can see some really cool stuff. That's one of my favorite rides. I think it's one of the coolest looking ones. So shout out to Beeism for doing a really cool build on that. But then you come out around the corner here from that ride, you're going to see this little skeleton. I'm guessing that's Blackbeard because this is Blackbeard's lagoon. But if you keep swimming around the corner, hey, what's up, Blackbeard? How you doing? He's not in good shape. I don't see a beard anyway, so I don't see why we call him Blackbeard, but we should call him No Beard now. Anyhow, you go around the corner, and then you'll see this little island with a little tiny house in it. So you go up there, and you're going to see the next door. Now, this one takes you to the game Finders Keepers, and after you go in that door, you will get the Spooky Flame Head. Now, the next one, as you can see, it's just right directly across from that little house, and it's another little house that is across from the pirate ship. And then it's a little tricky to get in there, so you kind of have to come up around the other side to get in, or just use some super jumping powers. But once you get in there, this is a door that will take you to the game Hunted, and the item that you get in there is Creeps the Clown. So once you go in there, you get Creeps the Clown, and not kidding, really creepy. I know why they call him Creeps the Clown. Anyhow, after that, you just get off, and then you'll see, like, right where the boat is, like where the front of the boat is pointing, you just keep going that way, and then you're going to head off to another little island that's got 2 trees, and then it's got this little piece of a castle in there. So you go around these trees, and then you go to the other side of that castle, and you'll see that there is another door. And this door takes you to the game Flee the Facility. And then once you go through that and you go to Flee the Facility, you will get a jack-o'-lantern fedora. It is a pretty cool looking fedora, and a pretty cool prize that you get just for going in a door. So afterwards, you're going to go to the other side where this tree is, and we're going to swim across this little part of the swamp and head over to this other little building. So this one over here, this door takes you to the game Mystic Tower, and after you go in that door, you also get yourself a Grave Grappler. It's a gear item, so it's not really something you're going to see in the game. But after you go to that door, you can turn right around, and then you're going to see this bridge here in the middle. Now, if you take this bridge, this is going to be the 4th ride that you can take in here. This is a cool little 1,000 Leagues Under the Sea. You get in a little boat, and you go under the sea, and you basically get to go on this little ride. And that is another cool one. Another big shout out to the builders on the work that they did with this one. But we're not going to go down that. We're just going to go back up to the front of the bridge, and then you'll see we're going to take a left here, and then after we take a left, we're going to see another door. Okay, so straight ahead, we go through this gate, and then we'll see another door over here, and then that is for escape room. This takes you to the escape room game, and there are 2 extra missions in there where you can get 2 extra items, but just for going through that door, you get the cat eye glasses in your inventory for doing that. Then there's one other little thing that we want to show you here. Once you go off this deck, when you look outside here, you see this little island. Well, it's not really an island, it's more just like yeah, a really small island with just a tree in it. But look at this thing swimming around. This is one beast. This is a fantastic beast named Kelpie. So Kelpie has a little secret. If you manage to hop on Kelpie's back, see, you will get a little trigger there, and then you will get teleported to a secret island. So this island is actually part of the promotion for the Fantastic Beasts in the event, and there is a ride, and you can follow a path all the way to the end, and I will show you this path. Just follow where I go here, and I'll take you to the end of the ride. And there's one more little ride, and you go on that, and I think you'll get a badge if you go on that ride as well. And there you have it, guys. This is the entrance to the final ride, and then you can go on this one. It's a pretty long one, but it takes you around this whole thing, and it's really a cool build. So take this ride and enjoy it and check it out. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, and we'll see you later.